Pitter patter, let's get at her.
What is going on? How is everybody doing? I hope you're all good. And of course, J.R. Strang, that is for you. So, here's the thing. All right. Dude, what is going on, dude? How are you doing? Oh, excuse me. J.R. Strang, so good to see you. Oh, excuse me. Honestly, Loader, it's not bad. It's pretty good so far. From Paradise to Exploring is a raid. Oh, geez. I've got, ooh. I was trying to. Can't seem to escape this Expeditions game. No, you can't, Daniel's Off-Road Gaming. I'm ready to take an expedition into romance, Dr. Awesomeness. Is it awesome? Awesomeness? Dr. Awesomeness? You're Doc Sus. You are Doc Sus. Yeah, Loader, I think that's probably when the Azov Atom comes to SnowRunner. Yeah, I will. I definitely will. Awesomeness Prime, Took. Yes. How's everybody doing? JR Strang. Oh my goodness, I have an invisible chip. So, you're updating your phone? All right, Slow Racer Gaming, no problem. Take care of yourself. Be good. Slow Racer Gaming, what kind of phone? Android or iPhone? But you're heading out, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. You're doing good. Hemi's out there. Ogremar, I'm absolutely going to get the Azov Atom. I'm iPhone. There's a man of class and culture. I am a plebeian with my Android, so there's that. But JR Strang comes raiding in as I'm trying to finish my sandwich. I know, right? It's a yellow chip, and I don't understand. So it's got to be something with the reflection or whatever. Finally getting side loading. Good. You want more forwards in SnowRunner? That would actually be really, really good. So JR Strang raids in just as I'm coming to the end of a ham and cheese sandwich, and I'm trying to eat my my tortilla chips that I have. So there's that. It's a Soylent Green chip? Potentially. So, gonna throw this out there. All DLC is bought. So I bought all the DLC for this. Apparently, I was missing the Pioneer pack, is what I was missing. And the Kotko Canyon, I didn't have, because apparently when I downloaded the game, that was a separate download. Storm eats chip also storm. What? English? Paradise City was amazing besides the random console crash. But I just turned it back on. So good to know. There you go. Once I get my copy today, I'll play a bit, but I got to work on Tamir. Tamir is probably one of my least favorites of the 3 original DLCs. So we're going to jump back on in. We're going to hit continue. We're going to go back to... We're going to go back to Little Colorado. It's not too bad. All right. It's not that it's bad. It's that compared to Michigan and Alaska, I think I like Alaska most, Michigan second, and then Tamir is the third. All right. We gotta put that out of the way. Sad and annoyed, not having a car is making life difficult. Mom's new car doesn't have insurance, so I can't use it to get my title to Allstate for my total car. Ooh. Jalapeno chips. I like jalapeno queso. That's really good. Mountain Lion, what's going on, dude? Daniel's Off-Road Gaming. Can you Uber, potentially? See, we're talking about Sus. Doc Sus. That's what we got right there. All right, so
Happy birthday!
it's somebody's birthday out there, and we're gonna celebrate it by gumbo. Or you're just gonna spam all the stuff. Michigan is first for me, even if there's better maps. Yeah, no, that's understandable, JR Strang. So, heavy shipping. What's this one do? Also, turns out, Marine, what's going on, dude? How are you doing? The aliens are taking away all of our beef. All of our beef. Our rump roast, if you will. Bill, Grab the rocket launcher. They're at it again.
The audacity!
Absolutely. So that wouldn't work. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Basically, ride sharing. After Grandma Chips want to play GTA? I know, it was quite well timed. You guys are spamming all of the redeems. So, check this out. One thing that I apparently had forgotten. We're going to do this one. So, check this out. Team Space Viking. You ride. Okay, Space Viking. Welcome on in. How are you, my friend? How is everything going? Oh. See, I wasn't sure. Ori, what's going on? Check this out. We have teams. Check this out. Check this out. We can have up to 3 team members. Hi-ho. Each team member, is a particular set of skills. Operators, managers, and I think that encompasses the type of things that they can do. Get a little lurk? All right, dude. Not a problem. Take your time. If the shoe fits, wow. So, I don't know. Okay, so this is the first dude we have. So the outposts have 100 liters of fuel, 200 repair points, and then the binoculars, 150 meters, partial scout, and marks binoculars or drone, uphills or downhills. So we can add this dude, right? So we add this dude for 500 credits. And that will actually affect our kind of overall team setup. Also, I may have added some additional stuff. So that's the Action SE. That's the regular Action. I don't believe so. A little bit. The team composition. So, like this dude looks, well, he's got an aviator jacket, and his aviator jacket has patches upon it. So, let's see. But like, check this out. Minus 50% underwater damage to the engine, or the Echo Sounder becomes a 45-degree cone with a 500% radius. Looks like Jamie McMurray. All right. So what do we need? We need 2 trucks, and they list it as off-road trucks. So I don't know. This one's a scout. That one's an off-road. So that's the special edition. And I think we can actually sell a lot of this stuff for monies. Whoa. That's funky looking. Let's get some anger going on. Well, hello there, OPC. What is going on? Try this game. Did not care for the controls, Reaper. The controls are very sketchy. You're right. So like you built up a lot of trucks. No, so I did not. So everything that says SE is part of the DLC that it has. Yeah, so Reaper, what I'm going to do, I stuck with it because I'm using the PlayStation controller. I'm going to try to remap some of the controls this evening because I don't like the shoulder buttons. I do not like the shoulder buttons at all. It kind of is. It's like an unhappy, very unhappy. Yeah, the bumper buttons are completely different. What's on the bumper? I believe this has no bumper. So that's the step. we're gonna work on this bad boy. We're gonna customize this. So the engine, gearbox, suspension, tires. We're running with UOD 2s. Damn it. Those have to be found. Streamo Good was killing some grubs on. How do you like Gears 5? How is that? Oh, so Ori, these right here, they completely swapped them. Well, basically, they took this one and they moved it to this side, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because you have to hold down this one while you basically hold down this one while you're selecting stuff in SnowRunner. This time you have to hold this down and then also activate all the different stuff. So we have to explore the region effectively. So everything is actually...
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Yeah, we have to explore or complete a lot of stuff. I've only played... I played the early Gears when that originally came out. So that's still not showing the color, which is unfortunate. Another nerd, what is going on? How are you doing? I think we need the flatbed. So we have the short flatbed. For smaller trucks allows up to one frame module to be installed. I think we need the sideboard bed is effectively what we need. Rebel Outlaw, how's it going? I don't like how on Gears 5 they make you play a female character. I know. I mean, takes all kinds, dude. Another nerd, everything is good. How are you this evening? What is up? What's going on? So what is required? So our sideboards, spare tires... spare parts, fuel. I don't know what any of this stuff is going to do. It's all free, though. These have proved... The anchors have proven very, very useful. Bought Slay the Spire on sale today. New Steam Game Addiction. How is that? Is that any good? All right. So that is going to be one of our trucks. Then we need to equip and outfit another truck. And I think it's going to be an off-road, but... I also don't know... We've got regular tires, off-road tires only on this one. Static... Oh, jeez. So, extended winch for that one. I don't know. Oh, okay. So, we have a rear-mounted rack, or we have... Hey, Burrito Guido, how's everything going? I'm doing all right. I hear what's being put down. Wow. I need that I need that Owen Wilson. Wow. So we don't have this. We have to complete Lost Island to get it. So can we have the top engine for the Lodestar and SnowRunner? Not yet. We have to do What We Stand to Lose to unlock it. Rear mounting rack. Just well, I mean, you could have a gun rack in the back window. That too. So, remove. Basically, wow. Okay. So we can sell one of these and pretty much have all the money that we need for it. Just finishing your day there. Thinking about buying this game. You know what? It's it's not bad. There is a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to the controllers. We're going to address the controller when we get back in. I'm going to try to... Oh, yes, the Wayne's World gun rack. Yes. Remember seeing the Tatra Force, whose default color is orange, and SnowRunner? Yes, it is. But the controls, they swapped the shoulder buttons between... So, like, SnowRunner, L1 allows us to activate all of our different things. But now we have to L1 and we have to push a button. It's very different. It is very different. So I don't know if we want to run 2 of these or if we need a step as well. Tires, UOD 2s, which are off-roads. The nice thing about it is they at least don't have anything. Dude, where's my truck? I mean, in the game, so the Freightliner 114 SD is... I like... The Freightliner 114 is actually really nice. It's not a bad truck, and it's pretty nimble. Rear mounted rack. Spare wheel mount. We can have both of those, right? We're going to do the extended sun visor. There are a lot of customization type stuff, options and whatnot that you can actually do. So that's locked, so we'll do that. Nerf bars, no. So the side-mounted... The spare wheel rack is actually... I don't believe you can make the vinyls just yet. So it's not like Forza Horizon where you can basically make your own designs and stuff. All right, we'll stick with those. Frame modules. Actually, we have no ability to mount a frame module. Huh. Ooh. Okay. Springfield fireproof tires. All right. The stickers, however, are very abundant. Emotional support vehicle. You want this one in real life? This one's the Step 310. So,
have you tried turning it off and on again?
I have, actually. We're gonna sell that. That's only 13 thou. Gonna get rid of that. And the regular Step 310, I almost kind of feel like, Heard the Con Marshal works pretty good in here. I haven't had a chance to get it yet. Let's see, where is this thing? So I do want to get one of those, but basically a lot of this stuff we actually have to complete different jobs to unlock a ton of this stuff. So the Con Marshal is probably the closest thing to a Jeep that we're going to see in here. The Loaf is Unfortunate Trip. KRS-58 Bandit, the Tatra 805, Tatra Force, Huz Warthog. I do like that one. And then the Yar 87. So we don't have a lot of stuff as of yet. Downloaded 6 mods already on... Oh, Jesus. That's actually kind of funny. So we get the Canyon SRI, which we can sell for 25 grand. The only thing is... We have to pick another truck. There's some very clunky features. What about closest to a Prius? There's a Mega School Bus Monster Truck mod. Oh, geez. You know what? Ogremar, that's why we don't... I personally don't mind mods. I think it's just part of the game. If you want to use a mod, that's entirely cool. But, like, for me, I don't use mods just because. All right, so we're going to do... I don't know if we need the flatbed or what. These things get some craziness going on. Without mods, we won't be able to give our trucks. I mean, there is a lot of stuff that mods will actually do for this game. So the only thing is, I kind of don't like how that gives us an extra tire slot. However, I'm still going to put the extended. Going to do a rack on the roof, on the rear. I'm not going to worry about the fenders. Static, thank you very much for the follow. No matter how bad the blizzard gets, there's always school with that bus. Okay, so for whatever reason, it allows us to put the paint scheme on the Action SE. Which is weird. So these are going to be our two vehicles. And a lot of this stuff we actually get back when we complete everything. So that's going to be that. So what are the requirements? So the requirements are 2 trucks. Truck off-road, truck 2 trucks. One of the forwarders is stuck in a swamp, so we'll have to deploy and evacuate the truck. This is a heavy truck, so you need a powerful vehicle to pull it out and take it to the outpost. So take this into account when planning to deploy. Oh. Okay. So maybe this is actually going to make a little bit... We definitely have to read what we're doing here. Paint jobs are mods. It's not game-breaking mods, nor are trailer packs, even though I hate the idea of PC players getting a game and then instantly modding the hell out of it. There's still mods that aren't game... It's true. There are cosmetic mods that aren't very game-breaking. So we're going to need something that's got a lot more power to it. So I think we actually have to take the step. We can't use any frame modules yet. Okay, so we have to complete basically a lot of stuff. If a game needs mods to make it good, then the game isn't good to begin with. Well, hey, Holla, how are you doing? What's going on? You'd say it's a step in the right direction. Oh my god. Holla, how is everything going? Hope you're doing all right. I hope everything involving your moving, your relocation is going all right. In fact, the hood bonnet, if you're in the UK, of a car is named after the piece of clothing because the engine doors shape looked like a hood. Wow. You're moved finally? Awesome. Congratulations on that. I think that's fantastic. So this definitely has a stronger engine. And we can't put anything like sideboards in. So we're gonna stick with that stuff. And then I think we're gonna remove this one, right? Okay, so we're gonna have the 2 trucks. It's been stressful, get my oldest in school, but we should be good for start tomorrow. Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, so I don't know if this is actually going to be good for us Let's see. What does this guy do? So this is going to give us more fuel and repair points. And then it's going to allow us to mark some stuff. So let's head out and see what happens. I don't know how this is going to go. Why buy a game if you know it needs mods? Well, like you can mod games like Grand Theft Auto to be a roleplay server, or you can do Red Dead Redemption roleplay, and that requires the use of mods. So I don't know. What's that? I think that's where we have to go. So I guess we're starting. I guess we're starting right there. Okay, so both of our trucks are right here. Go to the lake. Heavy shipping. Okay. Oh, the truck is right there. Hey, the Proserpine. What's going on? How are you doing? I hope you're well. How can you mod Call of Duty? Just curious. So we need to go to the lake, and I think... All right, so we need a... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's literally right there. So we're going to have to get this, I believe, back up to here. So our outposts are there. Our specialist is this dude. Started my new job today, so super tired, but it was great. That is awesome to hear. I think that is absolutely fantastic. And I hope everything goes well with it. So what we're going to do is go to the controller. Here it is. Here it is. Swap L1 with R1. Remapping controls affects gameplay only, does not affect menu navigation. Hunger Games on Black Ops 2. Okay, so basically we're just going to swap L1 and R1. So we're going to try to get back to, you know, being used to this. Shutter's remembering the White Western Star 4962. Oh, yes, indeed. What is the image for your channel points? I am on mobile. So it is actually the giant standing stone from one of the rune stones in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, recovering that was just crazy. It's okay, guys. Everybody gets to play the game how they want to play the game. So it's all good. So we're actually going to swap left and right. So I'm going to have to kind of like relearn how this is going to go. Also, is there any way to... L3 skips time. How are you doing, District? Yes. There we go. So, oh god, this is gonna be so. Okay, so I just swapped L1 and R1. I'm gonna have to remember how to do this all over again. It's definitely gonna be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Building modules. Oh, we don't even have 10K. So we actually make an investment to go into this game. How come I don't have anything? You know? So yeah, District, what are your thoughts on this initially? I played a good 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours worth of this game. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oop. The control scheme, however, it's so radically different from SnowRunner. That's all right, Ori. I fully respect all of the opinions. That's the thing. So I returned this game, but I got it gifted, but by a mysterious person, and they want me to try it again.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it,
Fluffy Hedgehog, what is going on? How are you doing? All right, so I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna have to get used to the control scheme again. So of course we're gonna do everything. Fluffy Hedgehog, how is everything with you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. So yeah, there is the truck literally right over there. So we actually have to. Okay. The controls are very, very wonky. The controls are very wonky. And yeah, see, I definitely respect you know, District's opinion on the matter, because you played Mud Runner, and I've never played Mud Runner. I played a ton of Snow Runner, but you know, that's where I'm at with all of this stuff. And Fluffy Hedgehog, what's going on? What's new? Finally managed to catch another stream of yours since I switched on the day shifts. I've been sleeping. That's okay. And that is a hell of a wreck right there. That is one rather chaotic wreck for District out there. You have a lot of epic crashes. Also, that's Fluffy Hedgehog. Last seen playing Hollow Knight. Holla, did you enjoy Mud Runner? See, I worry about going from Snow Runner to Mud Runner and having all of the different functions and features and everything like that being very, very different. Also, Holla out there, last seen playing Fall Guys, but you've played a lot of different games. You've also done a lot. Yeah, Snow Runner right there. Well, it's in the franchise, and I think this game has a little bit more on it for like Snow Runner. So we're gonna see about trying to get this thing to where we got to get this thing. Not as much as Snow Runner, but I played Mud Runner first, so when I tried Snow Runner, I liked it better. Gotcha. Play it different. I'll do as close to in real life play. I like that there's more of a focus. Yeah, guys, just please chill. We're gonna not address that. We're gonna move past that. Everything's good. Everybody, please play the game how you like. That's what it is. No more comments, or I start deleting them. Oh yes. J.R. Strang, I apologize for that. J.R. Strang out there. J.R. Strang rated us right at the beginning, made me finish having the sandwich. Yeah, we're just moving past that subject there, guys. Yes, I had a sandwich. Speaking of controls, wonder how growing up on a PlayStation and then playing on Xbox affected my skill level when I had played COD World War II and it turned. So, Daniel's Off-Road Gaming, I absolutely am a diehard PlayStation fan. But for me, picking up the Xbox, I don't like the Xbox controller as much. I have a Series X. That's how we play Forza on Fridays. I don't like the Xbox controller. Like, the weight difference between the two controllers is significant. I like the control features on the PlayStation a lot more. Okay, so this is our truck. And basically use the winch to pull the truck out of the swamp. After the winch is secured, turn on the engine of the towed truck. All right. You are very welcome, my friend. PC, but you've got the PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Switch. I only regret the Switch. How do you feel going between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox? Yeah, that's exactly it, Ori. This actually feels like a controller that was that had a lot of kind of thought put into it, the adaptive triggers and everything, or the whatever they call the triggers. Hedgehog update. I have been stuck at the same point in Hollow Knight for a week. Caused me to rage quit the game several times. Fluffy Hedgehog, it sounds like you may need a different game. Sony hardware might be better, but the Microsoft software... Well, with the software, that said, RB, what's going on, dude? I didn't respond to your comment. The Anthrax Judge Dredd was awesome. Xbox controller is bigger in my hand, and I like it. The Switch controller sucks, too small. Switch controllers are weird. They're very weird. Also, Fluffy Hedgehog, what other games would you play if you were not playing Hollow Knight? Okay. Oh! Alright. This is different. PlayStation 5 seems nice to me in every way, but I have giant hands, so I like the Xbox controller more. Use the PlayStation 4 controller. The PlayStation 4 controller is slightly strange. Yeah, it was very cool. So the new game, it's a little bit clunky in certain regards, especially the control scheme, because both shoulder bumpers are... They're different. They're very different. So we're going to try to... I don't know if it's basically all we're doing is just delivering this thing back and that's it. I guess we're going to see how this goes. The Xbox controller feeling lighter. I like the Sony controllers. Yeah, the Sony controllers I feel are nicer. It's a beautiful... This is a beautiful game. But then again, SnowRunner and everything about the graphics, well, it all depends, Static. The game itself is definitely slightly different. Ori Blind Forest and Will of the Wisp are two games. Also slight first-person shooter gamer with Apex Legends and Overwatch. I gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, the graphics in this are really, really nice. I really, really do enjoy the graphics. And it has a... Like, the larger trucks definitely have a much larger truck feel. You know? Like, they're... Like, the step feels like a big truck. Like my game's kind of easy, always burnt out after work. See, that's the thing, Static. The great thing about this is how we effectively can play and... Like, I got all of the DLC. I've only managed to catch you playing Hollow Knight. It's true. It is true. I had a PlayStation 4, but the small, nimble PlayStation 4 controllers... The PlayStation 4 controller, I will admit, isn't nearly as good. Oops. We also... Forgot that. My brain doesn't know where the 4-letter buttons are instinctively, like the letter on the PlayStation controller. Yes. Yes. I have to... On the Xbox controller, I have to look at it, unlike I play with this one. Also swapping from L1 to 2, R1 to 2 to bumpers and triggers, I find myself having to look at which is which. It's funny how they call them different things. Oh, the engine automatically shut off. Okay. That was interesting. So we gotta try to get this thing... Where? We gotta basically... I think we gotta loop around the backside of this little hill over here and basically see how we can do it. This game does have first-person mode, and all of the vehicles are painstakingly recreated in the game. I've never played a Switch, actually, but with the Switch, because Nintendo has this weird fascination with funky controllers. Nika Fernandez! PlayStation 4 is heavier than my Xbox One controller, which isn't even a thing for me. My issue with PlayStation 4 is mostly the triggers. You can actually... So the cool thing is, check this out. You can get trigger extensions for the... These ones are far nicer. The triggers on these are way, way nicer. But on the PlayStation 4, you can get these click-on trigger extensions, and they're actually pretty nice to use. And I used them a lot for like first-person shooters and stuff like that. I like this. Nika Fernandez, I do very much like this so far. It's been very, very fun so far. The only normal-ish controller Nintendo had was the GameCube controller. Okay, expedition completed. That was quick and very easy. Our total is, so items, time for the session, distance, fuel used, damage taken. So finances, 3,400, and oh, okay, so we sold back all of the items. They have the Switch Pro controller. I have one. It's not bad. So the Xbox Elite controller is actually really nice. It's a super, super nice controller. So I'm going to continue. So we've got fuel. So one of the things that I think... It's a Ford. All right, so there's other stuff that's down there that we can potentially get. I kind of want to head over there and see what's out there. Remember playing OG Smash Brothers with it? All right, so we're going to recover to here. But I want to try to get... Because I think we went... I don't remember specifically how we went. So let's just kind of wing it. And then we just get all the stuff that's over there. That right there is for gold mining. What's here? Dinosaur bones are over here. Shouldn't have eaten the whole bag of chips. I feel like trash. Hey, man. That's on you, buddy. Smash Brothers was the only game my girl could beat me in. She just smashed the buttons. So basically just button spamming, and that's it. Yeah, dinosaur bones. We are going to... So we've managed to actually get dinosaur... So these go in the inventory right here. So I think we're going to leave some of this stuff so we can actually pick up kind of quite a bit of the other stuff. I was amazed how well it worked. $220 for the Elite 2 package, and it still doesn't get you the wireless dongle for the PC hookup. Totally watching the prices. Yeah, the Elite controller, actually, you know what we should probably do? Let's top off the fuel tank. Oh yeah, swapping L1 and R1 already. You're, yeah, definitely going to. It's more second nature now, swapping L1 and R1. Like that was a huge, huge difference. I'd be fighting every urge to destroy her. That's a little bit on the brutal side. Okay, so that's just fuel right there, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. But this definitely, like, these smaller scale trucks actually seem to do really well in this. Like, very well. Okay. Change the D-pad up button back to a menu option. Yeah, I don't like that one. I definitely do not like the up. Changes it to this without a menu. So I kind of want to go get those dinosaur bones because from what Vickrell was telling us, The dinosaur bones actually will get us something, somewhere along the lines. Oh, bother. All right, so we're still running. We're going to use an anchor right here. Super branches. Mudrunner was first. No, it was Spin Tires that was first. Spin Tires was actually prior to Mudrunner. Believe it or not. Spin Tires was the very first game. How do you like me now? Spin Tires was a headache. How so? I'm curious. I've never actually played it, and I don't think I've actually seen Spin Tires like at all. This game, so officially, this game launched today. But if you had the year one pass, you could get this game, I think, on Friday morning. And if you had the Supreme Edition, you could actually play this game Thursday. So it was far more of a slow, tedious pace style of game, is what you're saying. And I want to go. So I want to go to the left over here. It's kind of weird how they don't let you sort of go through the menu easier. Trucks don't go very fast at all, and the tire friction mechanics weren't quite polished. It was one of the first games, however, that did have which way was down? I think we went down here. It was one of the first games to really explore the tire traction idea, which was pretty cool. So I want to go over here, and I want to get some more dinosaur bones. Also, I don't know what we do with dinosaur bones after we get them. Also, I could go over here to gold mining. Journey to an abandoned mine is a chance to peer into the history of the region amid the darkness of the old tunnels. Oh. Okay. I kind of like the sound of that. You like playing it, but it was slow. That was the headache. Okay. All right. Let's let's see what we can come up with right here. So that's the airdrop. Okay, so that's actually what we're going for, is the airdrop right there. And that, I think, is going to have more dinosaur bones in it. Yep. Dinosaur bones, and the screw jack, which we don't need one of those. So we're pretty good for the moment. Actually, let's do this. Let's kick out this dude. Let's explore a little bit. Oh. Okay. That's a mine right there. In Indy's voice, it belongs in a museum. So, Rando Jack, what that does is it actually allows you to take your flip. So, the idea is it takes your flip truck and it writes it back on the wheels. So, if you have something that. That signal. Yeah, it basically writes the truck back onto all four wheels. But a lot of the smaller trucks have autonomous winches. Oh, you don't say. What is going on, everyone? How are you all this evening? I'm flying my drone right now. Sparks is coming on in with a big old raid. Sparks, how are you doing? That right there is for you, my friend. What is the good word? Welcome on in, everyone. How y'all doing this evening? How has your adventures in Expedition been? Because I know you've been playing Expeditions, and I've been trying to avoid spoilers, so I haven't been lurking in your channel, and I kind of feel bad about that because of the fact that I like hanging out there, even if I'm not, like, you know, you're loving it. I'm really having a good time. I'm having a very good time. What clips it's going to use today? Yes, let's see what does today. Not Offset. What's going on? What clip? We have a SnowRunner clip. That right there is a SnowRunner clip. But yes, this has been fun. I am just kind of cutting my teeth. This is the fourth expedition in Colorado. He asks how people have been. I mean, oh, I need the audio for that one. I usually keep the audio down just in case there's a little bit of something spicy that's in there. You know what? Two bumps and one wiggle? Probably not. Chances are probably not. I just acquired myself some dinosaur bones that I found. Let's not talk about what happens in the clip. We won't. That's fine. I mean, we're a little bit more PG on this channel over here because, hey, we're driving trucks through mud, and who doesn't like driving trucks through mud? But yeah, I'm on Little Colorado. I think this is the one where I had to haul the step. Where was it? Yeah, over here. Basically, all I had to do was drive over here and then bring the truck back to here. So it's weird. Like, I get it. Little Colorado is about teaching you the mechanics of the game. And there's apparently a ton of stuff. To be fair, Harold, how are you doing? No. See, the thing about it is, Chris, he's Willy Wonka, and that's his chocolate factory over there. So he gets to kind of do whatever he wants to do. You're doing good? And he's right. I'm not. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. The words come out before the brain gets invoked. So there was supposed to be a whole bunch of these little fellas running around on the bottom of the screen. And I hit the button, but it didn't connect stream avatars. So that's my bad. That one right there is my bad. That one's on me, folks. So we'll get some more people in there. But yeah. That's definitely on me. Good old thought vomit. So, what was it that also Sparks. Did you swap shoulder buttons? Did you swap this one for this one? I had to swap the shoulder buttons. I couldn't keep playing it like that. Also, whoever gifted me a sub a week ago, thank you. You play wheel. Oh, that's right. That's right. So you don't actually have to worry about stuff like that. Is it just me, or does the sand under your truck look blurry? A little bit. That's a good point. You haven't been around. Nonster Bark, totally okay. How are you doing? What's going on? What's new with you? So with the controller, it basically, so you used to be able to L1, and then you would do your shifting and everything like that. In Expeditions, they made it so that you had to hit R1 to change all of your stuff over here on the side, and also your all-wheel drive, your differential lock, and your parking brake. It is a completely different control scheme. So if we want to go first person, we push up instead of the menu popping up. Or if we want to turn the headlights on, we have to hit the thumbstick. Oh, R1, R3. You rebound everything to the wheel. Yeah, so that's a very, very good idea. That is a very good idea because everything is so completely different on this, and it's very, very strange and quite puzzling at the same time. Also, there's plenty more stuff that's kind of tucked away and hidden around here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep adventuring and discovering. It is weird. Tug, how is everything with you? Sparks is bad luck with the upgrades. I hope you don't have the same problem. So I've encountered a bunch of really weird... So this truck right here, this is the special edition paint job. I couldn't get the special edition paint job on the Action that they give you from the start of the game. I actually had to get the, the Colorado pack. Harold, take care of yourself. Be good. Thank you for hanging out. And take care of yourself. The upgrades don't always appear. So I also had a problem where the entire overlay on this game, the entire overlay on this game disappeared. That guy, thank you very much for the follow. You greatly appreciate it. And thank you for raiding on in with Sparks. Sparks is a good dude, and I am genuinely happy that so many people... you playing the Mud Runner DLC? This is, this is Expeditions. This is Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. But no, I am very happy that so many people hang around and enjoy your stream. Because that makes me happy. Because you're a good dude, and yeah, man, I genuinely enjoy just the cool community that sort of surrounds this game itself. Perfect too, because you're usually going when we're done. Yeah, this is true. And Reaper, 100%. Sparks is absolutely good people. So what do I do? Oops. Gold mining. Oh, we have to start over here. And Bob Burgers, how are you doing? SnowRunner community is the best on Twitch. Sparks, I am completely in agreement with you. Each lift kit is its own setup, so it resets anything you put on. Really? So the tires, the wheels, everything, transmission, all that's different? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't realize that. Why did we stall? And apparently I'm hung up on a it's pretty good so far. It's actually pretty good. I have enjoyed it. There are some quirks to this game. The trees in this are very evil. Oh, no. You know what? All right, I might be hung up on a tree right here. I might have to remap the differential lock and the ignition. Whoever thought putting the ignition where the differential lock was, like, that's not a good idea. That is the worst idea ever. Like, ever. Like, who thought that one up? Vickrel the Fluff Dragon was in here the other day and was talking about how basically there are two different teams who worked between SnowRunner's UI and Expeditions. And I mean, it's not to say that Expeditions is bad, it's just different. What's your thought on the multiplayer coming later? Do you think they should have pushed the game to a later date? When did they announce the game, though? Like, this game was announced a while ago, and the only thing about it was really that, what's this? That's an altar. So we could actually, hold on, we could actually kind of come around here. But we could also explore up there. Expeditions is actually going really well. I've really, really liked Expeditions so far. I've always liked SnowRunner. So SnowRunner to me is just one of my hands down favorite games. This is an extension of that. Yes, it's going to be different, and it's going to have growing pains. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. The hat itself came about after we started playing Red Dead. Yeah, Nonster Buck, take your time, dude. Take your time. So the hat came about playing Red Dead 2. Well, the thing about it is, with SnowRunner, who here remembers the launch of SnowRunner? Like, who remembers the very beginning of SnowRunner, the multiplayer issues, cargo falling through trailers, connection issues, has so much to do in SnowRunner, I'm not even thinking about getting this one. There is a ton. There is a ton still left to do in SnowRunner, and we have a year 4. The performance issues with SnowRunner didn't get ironed out until months after. Yes, the trucks would disappear. It very much was bad. There were wheels that you couldn't use. I like this game so far. I very much do like this game. SnowRunner, build the bridge, go to drive over it, and fall through. If you could get the cargo to stay in the back of the truck. 010, no concrete. Oh, dude. For me, it was, I had the 5-slot trailer, and I was trying to get in Tamir. I was trying to get the radioactive boxes onto the back of the trailer, and they kept on falling through. You needed 4 of them. I couldn't do all of them. It was one of those things I couldn't do all of them, unfortunately. Mowing outfit is a Hawaiian shirt with cut-off sleeves, jean shorts, and then camo cowboy. The boonie hat. You're thinking of the boonie hat. Yeah, that bug was awful. That bug was so awful. All right, I made it daylight because I want to be able to look around with the drone and see if there's anything that we may be missing. Black Ranger, what is going on? Still in the base game. I deleted my games because it was crashing so much on the Xbox. Yes, they supposedly fixed a lot of the crashes on the Xbox, but like, we didn't start SnowRunner with a photo mode, messing around about my thoughts on Expedition's gonna go. Okay. All right. Are you sure you're not from Florida? So that's where we are. Is there anything else around? Bad signal. Yeah. I gotcha. So that goes back to camp right there. Kind of go a little bit more over this way. See if there's anything over here, because I don't even know. I think these maps are actually stuffed full of stuff. Nope. No fly zone. Haven't had a crash since the update. Exactly. So they really did a good job kind of fixing some stuff, which is actually very nice. And it's nice to know that we're actually going to also get a year 4 out of it. And who knows what on earth year 4 is actually going to give us. Oh, okay. So we discovered a new climb, which I think is behind us right there. So I remapped, so now I can just kind of pop it in reverse like I used to. But I think what I'm going to have to do is change the differential lock mapping, because that's not good. That is very much not good. Walter Matos, thank you very much for that follow. Looks like Quagmires from Family Guy. Giggity. Oh, damn it. See, I did it again. There absolutely should be no reason why the differential lock is replaced by the ignition switch. That's inexcusable. Also, I keep forgetting to air down my tires like it'll actually make some sort of difference or not. I think we're just going to keep climbing. Maybe that's how fun this is. But we got a lot of stuff that we got to kind of look around for. You're on Tamir, trying to get back to where I was. Tamir, out of the 3 original maps, we were actually just talking about this. I like Tamir the least out of, say, Alaska, Michigan, and Tamir. Walter Matos, thank you very much. How are you doing? Let's ask Vic Rolls for Saber's headquarters, and let's... Nah. Custom button mapping and stop turning diff off when reversing. Yes. Willie's. So here's the thing. So I swapped the shoulder buttons. I want to see what else we can actually remap in the controller. Wireless layout. So you can't... Scheme A. Okay, well, how do we change? It doesn't allow us to change anything. Yeah, see, L1 and triangle to turn the engine off when that clearly should be the differential lock. There are some very poor design choices. How do we get back around here? Or there's always... Oh, that's where the other side of the map comes kind of around to. But then there's all this we haven't really discovered. Okay, no, this is cool. Believe you'd have a warning notice for me when we raid out. Oh, you didn't, if the controls changed, I would definitely play the hell out of this. Honestly, just swapping the L1 and R1 buttons was a game changer. Like, legitimate game changer right there. So I want to see about how can we also adding the destinations and changing that is different. The button configuration for that. So I want to go over this way and kind of make our way around here. And then this should be fairly easy to sort of get back around from. Yeah, because we basically just went up that way. And I don't know if we could... Oh, goodness. There's a lot of terrain changes. There's a large amount of elevation changes. But let's see... And unlike SnowRunner, you really can't tell from the map. Like, you know how on SnowRunner you were able to actually, like, look at the map and you could see a vehicle on the map? Or you could see an upgrade part on the map if you knew exactly what you were looking for? Like the busted out Crown Vic. Oh, a crevasse. Never approach one of these straight on. Always angle your tires. Put one tire in the dip, roll over it, and then the other tire should then go in. So you're in control of your crossing of, like, and it actually works in this game. Realistically, it actually does work as a mechanic and feature in this game as you're crossing, you know, crags and gaps like that. Low gear for going downhill. You are much more in control of your descent. I definitely do want to get the transmission for this thing. Transmission would be key. Found a new Ford. How did I not find that before? because I've actually been doing all of this before. I went through that like 3 times already. So we're right there. Oh, it's because I didn't hit that exact one. Okay. Okay. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. The maps are very unique on this. I definitely like how detailed the maps are. That's a key feature right there. However, I can't just hit the... Okay, so map button, center button, opens the map. Map button, center button, doesn't close the map. We have to hit circle to back out of all of this and then get out of here. So that's another goofy little eccentricity, if you will. We've only found one upgrade part so far. There's a lot of weird stuff from the control scheme on this that's just weird. Ah, damn it. I gotta take away that ignition. Tapping the triangle to try to get the differential lock is seriously going to bone me at some point in time. That gold mining... How is that? All right, so we're right there. So there's really nothing... I take more bug fixes and control changing for parting with money. Yeah, that's understandable. Although it's a different game to SnowRunner, it's still too similar. It's like playing 2 racing games that are similar but different. Very true. Very true. I like this so far, but then again, I'm such a fan of SnowRunner, and I like the trucks, and I like the exploration. It's the exploration thing that really, really, really hits home for me, because there's so much that we can find, we can look around for, we can just simply stumble. We found dinosaur bones last night. We found a whole buried dinosaur as we went on our little expedition around. But like, I don't know if any of these plateaus are going to have, any spare parts on them, any upgrade parts, any airdrops. And as it was explained to us, essentially, you don't have a garage that you can simply retreat to rearm, re-up, re-equip. You're basically on your own. You're creating an expedition, and you are legitimately on your own with the entire thing. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. The terrain sort of being drawn in is a little bit of a detractor. But this loops us around to essentially where we started this particular expedition. We had to recover the Step 310 and bring it back up to the base camp. Which from this point, I mean, the thing was literally right here. All we had to do, it said use 2 trucks. At least I think it meant use 2 trucks, but I could be wrong. Here we go, J.R. Strang. Now we got some bodies to throw into the meat grinder, if you will. Airdropping in, everybody. I am now Storm Khan, and this is the Mortal Kombat tournament for my amusement. You're all going to fight to the death. Or as much of a digital death as your stream avatars can kind of get you. So we're here now. Oops, it keeps putting me right back there. Okay, so we're almost there. See, I wonder if there's anything down here. Kind of come around. There is a lot of paths and avenues to explore in this. I mean, this is excessive. Oh, crap. Oops. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention. Sunk in. But see, here's the thing. Not too bad, because what we can do is simply this. Bingo. We just go pull ourselves out. Water Manos! Or what? Walter Manos? Dude, you've walked away victorious. Very much a person who will give things the benefit of the doubt more than most, so maybe something I try. Yeah, you know what? But that's the thing. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong one. We can try it at a later time. We can definitely try it at a later time. So like I was saying before, Storm, is I want to get a 3-inch lift kit with Bilsteins. Hell yes. I love Bilstein shock absorbers. Oh, and Bloop. Bloop is bringing in the dance party for us. There we go. The battle is rigged. I've never won once. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not saying it is. All right, so. So we'll just kind of pull this thing right on out. Just like this. It's rigged, and I've won before. You would say that. You would say that, Shotmaster Flex. How are you this evening? I hope you're doing good. Inventory, devices. There is nothing that says that's how you swap over to a truck. I like Bilsteins. I put Bilsteins in the front of my Trailblazer. So my Trailblazer got the Bilstein, and I think they were 5100s. They're a nice shock absorber, and I went with I forget the brand. Nitro 2s, BDS suspension Nitro 2s for the back, because I had to go with the extra shock travel because I put the lifted blocks in the back for the Trailblazer. Think is the Hemi in your name. Just kidding, Storm has favorites. Hemi won once, been coming here for 3 to 4 months now. There are people who have been here significantly longer and not as well. 35k channel points. It's a lot of Mortal Kombat battles to try and win. X or H pipe. Ooh, I would say X pipe on that. I would definitely say X pipe. BDS was a nice company, and they're very on the Trailblazer. They were very basic shock absorbers. 2 trucks refuel, so you can refuel or repair at base camp. And you can also, so this right here, this guy right here is that's the fuel that we're actually carrying. Where is it? I don't see where it is. So it's somewhere on board. We've got an extra couple of, we've got an extra 50 liters, but then you look at this gray, see this gray meter? See how it says 150? That's our repair points. So those are the onboard repair points that we have. So we'll just top it off. So that was fuel from the trunk. Challengers sound better with X pipes. Always had H pipes. I kind of want to try. Well, X pipes are better for the flow, but the H pipe is more for equalizing back pressure. I thought. And I kind of think that mostly everything's gone towards the X pipe. All right, so let's see about going this way. And we're just going to basically be driving. Took. Only thinking from a sound point of view. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, what's that? So, the fact that this game does not have... Driving me crazy? What? Who's driving me crazy? I don't know if that's supposed to look like something, but it's cool, whatever it is. It's been interesting so far. It certainly has been interesting so far. What on earth is that? Lifted 80s Blazer for the game. You know what, dude? If we ever got a mid-80s K5 Blazer, I don't know what this is now. Is there anything on the map that says anything? Is that a tree? We're just going to keep going. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I would absolutely love to get a mid-80s K5 Blazer because I had an 86 or an 87. It had a 6-inch lift, 35-inch mud tires, winch bumper, and it was that gray with the blue, but it had the lighter blue, like crushed velour interior, high back bucket seats that were the best seats one could possibly ever sit in, ever. Also, this thing is super creepy, whatever the hell it is supposed to be. Mustangs are the mustard of cars? What? Can I boop it? I don't know what this is, and it's mildly disturbing. So we're just going to drive away from it. How's that sound? I need to get long tubes for the Camaro. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. That's a new climb. And this is a new thing that we're going to drive through that's going to start something off. So we have to learn that trees are not our friend. Trees are enemies in this. Okay. All right. Gold mining. Contract completed. Thank you for your help. Now it's clear that the gold has been mined for many centuries. Your contribution is as valuable as gold, and you helped light our story. Okay, that's 3,400 right there. Statue of pitching a tent. It's a ritual for the cheese god Mitsulus. Put the OEM dual exhaust on it, kept the resonators, but deleted the muffler. Craig, it's a really weird statue. It was a very, very strange statue. So because we visited the other locations, that basically meant we completed that? All right, let's shut the ignition off. We're gonna turn that. Continue mining. Nose goal over here. Totem pole. Well, but it had an ore. It also had an ore. This is a no-fly zone. Of course it is. I don't know, perchance, what we may actually... Yeah, see, I don't know. Binoculars. That's something. Okay, this is actually... So if you use the binoculars and you're zooming in on stuff, that's actually not bad. And it's kind of like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon a little bit. Where if you use your binoculars, you can actually unlock a bunch of stuff. It's kind of neat. Okay. So where are we on the map? All right, so that's that. So we really can't go too much further. It's duck season? No, it's wabbit season. I don't know how we're really supposed to get around to like any of this stuff here. Oh, this is where the dinosaur bones were found. So, alter. I guess we could come around from the backside over here. We can start tracking this thing. This is worth 2,400. So if we actually manage to... Yeah, we can recover to here, right? We can completely refuel. Okay, that's awesome. So we can also get rid of the inventory right here. And we can continue to... Oh, this is a store. Oh, okay, so we can actually buy stuff. Light beacon, used to mark interesting or safe routes and places. Essential storage. I don't know what that's going to actually... Oh, okay, so that's going to unlock some tires, fuel, and repair points right there. Was there any amber near the bones? I heard that a man named John H. wants some for his park. That dude... So, it's interesting because he's actually related to the very famous naturalist. So I'm thinking, right? If we go... I want to say if we go... kind of up this way, right? And then we make our way up and through over here. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I mean, we're full up on fuel. We're full up on spare fuel. We've got repair points. What's our inventory? Okay, so our inventory... Yeah, our inventory's looking just fine, basically. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. We're going to keep exploring. So I don't exactly know what else we're going to kind of come across on this map. Cryptid Tales. What's going on, dude? Yeah, this is awesome, though. This is so awesome. I like the focus on the smaller vehicles. Don't forget to vote Camacho 2024 today on Super Tuesday. Ah, he's so funny. Terry Crews. Uh-oh. Terry Crews is brilliant. Uh-oh. Right. Here we go. Nope. Oh, bother. Bother, bother, bother. Bother, bother, bother. Yeah, Terry Crews is brilliant. Thoughts on the new game? Winnemem Mage. It's very interesting so far. Like, there is, much like SnowRunner, when it first released, there are definitely some glaring issues. But from a gameplay aspect, I actually really enjoy it so far. Cannot wait to not be in this pharmacy anymore. Why are you in a pharmacy? Need a lower pressure to get over those? Not necessarily. Sometimes it doesn't actually... It's interesting to see what happens with the... There's a lot to get used to. I was worried before it came out. It took me a couple hours to get coming. Yeah, very much so. The control scheme, I had to swap the shoulder buttons. I definitely had to swap the shoulder buttons because they just weren't working for me. Picking up my treatment for ongoing... Ah, okay. Gotcha. Like, the fact that the ignition is tied to the triangle. Like, we can shut the ignition off if we're actually going for the differential lock. Loving it now, except for the bugs and crashing when I'm using the drone. I haven't had an issue with the drone as of yet, so there is that. That being said, I'm still early in the game. Like, this is only our 4th expedition so far. Uh-oh. Our tires just took damage just because we were going a little bit too far, or too fast on lower pressure. So that's actually kind of interesting. Didn't have an issue with the drone until I used the specialist that gives you crazy range on the drone. Gotcha. Gotcha. Honestly, so, Lurch, here's the thing. I love scout vehicles. For me, scout vehicles in SnowRunner, I loved scouting the new maps. I loved exploring the new maps. This definitely has a focus on making smaller vehicles much more robust and useful. The big trucks in this feel very big. They feel bulky. They feel unwieldy to a degree. But the scout vehicles, this is the Tuz Action, and this isn't technically a scout vehicle. This is still an off-road vehicle. However, it certainly is. It's more on the small side. I want to pick up WWE 24 since it's early access day 1, but it's buggier than a Motel 6 in Albuquerque on Wednesday. But, yeah, you know, honestly, I like it so far. I definitely do like it so far. Hoping to get that one right now. I'm trying to finish the SnowRunner is phenomenal. I will never not play SnowRunner. SnowRunner has been one of those games that I have played since the launch in April of 2020. And I still play to this day. I was really looking forward to this. I don't know if it's I need to play more of this game. I go way faster than that with low pressure. I mean, it's a roll of the dice, it's a gamble. Seen players get thrown from the ring into the ground. I've seen the ambulance sink into the ground halfway. That's basically pretty much any game day 1. Fluffy Hedgehog. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Hezzy, thank you very much for that. I've actually never bought a game and then needed to get a refund for it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you looking after me like that. Even if I haven't really, like, Back 4 Blood, I bought the Super Supreme. Bought the Super Supreme Edition that let you play the game early, and it was just, I kind of feel like I made a poor choice in getting that game, but I never got a refund for it. I wasn't really a big Back 4 Blood, fan, but that's also probably because Left 4 Dead may have been one of those things that I needed to really enjoy before something like that. You have SnowRunner and MudRunner, all for your Switch. It's cool because of how awesome it is with crossplay. Bloop, thank you. Oh, it only lets you refund under certain conditions. Xbox and Sony, you can't get a refund unless you don't even boot the game up. There are certain games that they have allowed to refund. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go back up this way over here. You have American Wilds. So you've got, yeah, you know what? I've played SnowRunner. I've played so much SnowRunner until basically my eyeballs feel like they're going to fall out of their head. Done an Epic, just in case public test server came out for this. Under 2 hours playtime. I've got about another hour and 20 minutes or so to go. I'm gonna go up here. I definitely want to get more upgrade parts for these vehicles. I've only found the one upgrade transmission so far, and I just basically ended up selling it. But it's still a pain to get a refund, even if there's something in place to allow for it. Probably, I would very much venture to guess. Try to get into SnowRunner, but I just can't for long periods, but it seems... So, SnowRunner is one of those games, if you find your groove, you will truly enjoy SnowRunner. The thing with SnowRunner, it's not a race to the end. It's not a competition. It really is just a game where you enjoy the ride. Nika Fernandez, take care of yourself. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And you know what? Do not forget to follow Nika Fernandez. Nika Fernandez is another fantastic individual who plays all kinds of awesome games. Also last seen playing Expeditions, a MudRunner game. However, that is Need for Speed, racing games like Forza and SnowRunner, all kinds of stuff. I know some YouTubers going with the shtick, can I 100% this game and still get a refund? I've never understood that, because you basically got all your time out of it. The visiting nurses don't come till 9:30. Wow. Codmaster Flex, wow. You've got 60 hours in this already. I don't get the negativity. So it's interesting, Willies, that you say that, because apparently there is a large amount of negativity towards this game, effectively saying that the Embracer Group should have just released this as a DLC for SnowRunner, and that releasing a whole new game like this has been effectively a cash grab. But I definitely see a different, unique game in this. I bet people would probably just buy a game, play for a few days, and then beat it and refund it, which is... No, it's not cool, because there are so many games, so many developers out there who should be respected for the amount of effort that they put into something. Hey, when the truck falls off a cliff? Yeah, we did a lot of that intentionally. Want to do WWE 24 for my birthday, but I guess it'll be Birthday of Decay. That is actually a really great idea. I like the sound of that. Ooh, what's that? Start scanning. Oh. Oh. Okay, I have no idea. So this is like a QuickTime. This is like a little QuickTime event. I never knew that there was in these, that like, there were these either. Success. The cactus seems to be pointing somewhere. Maybe a treasure is hidden here. It's time to explore and uncover the secret it may hold. Stage complete. Oh, okay. Oh, we have to go all the way over there now. And every single time he gets the refund, even if he gets all the achievements. That's crazy. I feel like only a refund. Yeah, it should. There are enough sources out there to actually give you a well-informed decision upon whether or not you buy a game, that unless the game is completely catastrophically broken, why are you going to try to get a refund out of it? So... Oh, we have to go all the way over here now. Okay. Nope, that's not too bad, because we can actually realistically... Oh, no, we can actually go this way. We can head up there. And, let's see. So it's going to be... We were basically right there. So we're going to try to get down and around... Actually, hold on. So we're going to try to make our way down this way and across over here. And then head up this way is where we're going to try to go. Have whoever wants to actually jump on me and either do some Daybreak or... Oh, new campaign. Developers shouldn't get dinged for that. Exactly. The developers, and a lot of times, check this out. A lot of times, developers will get paid on the Metacritic score. So if you are off by 1 point of the Metacritic score, that is, it hinges on whether they get like a huge bonus payout or not. It's obviously on a new Steam account, so you already have played the game and have played through it a lot of times. Understandable. Your binoculars opens up part of the map. Yes, it does, actually. It definitely does. Trucks looks like it's a burnt pancake, but that's kind of how they all look. But basically, Ori, that's not a patch. That's a whole new game that they've inserted into the game. You're able to speedrun all achievements of a game in under 2 hours. You got to be a little familiar with the game. Very true. Very true. All right. Let's see about... I still get weirded out by pushing the thumbstick in to turn our lights on and off. Also, I feel differential lock in this is far more useful than it was on certain trucks in SnowRunner. Yeah, so there are a lot of different things in this. So I actually had to swap the bumpers because this one used to control the other side. This one used to control this side over here. Up actually puts us in first person.
To be fair.
To be fair, up puts us in first person. It doesn't open the menu. Speedrunning is interesting. I definitely do understand. So if you have any considerable amount of time in on SnowRunner, it is definitely going to feel alien. So I swapped the bumper buttons, but here's the thing: if we hit triangle, so if you see the options over on that other side there, if you hit triangle, it shuts the truck off. So what was differential lock previously, I'm fine with speedrunning, just another... It is another way to enjoy the game. It's true, and it's very competitive in a sense. Like, speedrunning is absurdly competitive. I knew somebody who... What was the Resident Evil The Village? They were doing a speed run on Resident Evil The Village when it had come out early on, and actually managed to get within the top 50, I think. But it's also another thing where, you know, it's just like Forza. When you're trying to improve your lap time again and again and again and again, we've got, was it Money Sniper and Deserted Gamers, who were in the top 100, if not top 50 in the world, for one of the tracks that they were racing. Ever watched the blind speedrunners? I have not. In SnowRunner, it was Left and yes, Left and B. Yeah, so it's definitely different. Definitely different. I think most people that speedrun have either played the game enough or they're just trying something new. There is definitely a lot of practice that goes into speedrunning. But then again, there's also a lot of luck and a lot of like random skill at times. I did an accidental speed run for a fresh campaign on State of Decay 2. Nightmare Zone did a full map completion in like 6 hours. I don't think I could even come close to doing any of that ever. Speedrunning is generally just when someone enjoys a game so much. Uh-oh. Did we just get hung up on this thing again? Of course we did. Oop, how are we going to get around? Try to get around this way. Yeah. These trees are proving to be not friendly. But exploring it over and over doesn't feel the same as the first run. See, that is a thing that I really get hung up on, and I wish that I had the opportunity to revisit some of the maps in this all over again for the first time. Like, SnowRunner was one of those games that the exploration and the opening up of the map was probably some of my favorite gameplay in it. Oop, a new Ford or Fjord. What did I miss? My brother called and talked my ear off for 50 minutes. You missed us basically driving around Colorado. We are driving around. We're unlocking a whole bunch of different stuff, kind of checking things out. We are, at the moment, attempting to go search for a second altar, which involves QuickTime events, apparently. Can understand it from the perspective of you've completed the game and completed on all difficulties, and they want something else to enjoy the game. That's also where mods come in, too, oddly enough. For the first person, you pushed on the thumbstick. Yes, exactly. But that also changed between the trailer view, the interior view, and the truck view. Love finding... Yes, exactly. Going around the map, finding the upgrades. Worst was a few broadcasts ago. I think I did 14 Plague Hearts in 2.5 hours. 5,000. Yeah, it makes a difference. But then again, you've also got maps. I'm also driving to Wendy's. I feel so guilty. I love MudRunner. Love SnowRunner even more, but I don't see myself buying this game right now. But that's the thing. You don't have to. You literally don't have to buy this game now or ever. You know, that's the thing. Because there's so many other things that are out there. And SnowRunner keeps dropping content like it's going out of style. We're getting a new truck in... SnowRunner is getting a new truck. The variety of trucks is amazing. The variety of trucks is absolutely amazing in SnowRunner. Like, it's absurd how many different trucks are available to you in SnowRunner. And I think it's... Are we close to 100? Like 100 different unique trucks. There we go. I don't want to use any of my special tools and stuff like that, so I definitely want to try to find... What's this? Flight recorder. Recording device placed in an aircraft for the purposes of facilitating the investigation of aviation accidents and incidents. I will take that. There's nothing else here. Stage complete. All right, so where do we have to go now? To the altar over here. So guess what? We're gonna kind of cheese a little bit. We're gonna recover right back to here. I'd like trucks only pack in SnowRunner. Would gladly pay a premium for it. Even though this game came out, people are still making mods for. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There is an absurd amount of stuff that is available. And we went to the wrong one. There we go. All right, so let's drive over here. And what do we got? Deliver supplies. So deliver the flight recorder. Thank you for revealing the secrets of the altar. Your research has helped us get closer to its mysterious history. Okay, we just... HoboCop, how good is the vehicle selection? It's very minimal at the moment, so we're kind of under probably 10 vehicles at the moment, so we've got a fraction of what SnowRunner has. I hate the console, 1 gig, yeah, yep. So I'm really hoping on some different trucks for us to have available. So the contracts or tasks, okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that's still certain. There is dinosaur bones and scrap metal. When I'm not doing the campaign, I like using the money trucks and trailers mod. I have hundreds of millions of dollars in SnowRunner, and that's simply from no cheat mods. That's basically from just playing the game since launch. I still have my original save game from the launch, and it's been awesome. It's been absolutely awesome. That's for my non-campaign? Okay. For your campaign, you're broke. I did start a New Game Plus, and one of the things that I made for New Game Plus is to not be able to refuel, or excuse me, not be able to recover. To not be able to recover is actually kind of hilarious. All right, we're going to top off the fuel there. And I want to go get the dinosaur bones. Oops. I want to get the dinosaur bones, and I want to get the metal from that one. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, that's one thing that we have to be very, very cognizant about is if I flip over, if I completely bone things up, it's going to be really, really interesting. Like, it's going to be very interesting. There's a friend of mine who has a campaign on SOD2 is only, by the way, from launch day. I mean, it is. Yeah, you would have to bring another vehicle over. The jack screw, well, in this, it's like the auto flip. But in my SnowRunner game, in my New Game Plus, well, no, I think you can still recover, but it costs a significant amount of money. So the idea is don't spend money you wouldn't need to spend on something like that. So, for what it's worth. But the option, and New Game Plus came a while after the release of SnowRunner. Like, New Game Plus took a while to get out there. You know, New Game Plus, the photo mode, there were cheat ways to get around the whole photo mode thing. To me, no recovery thing is more like a time sap than a raise. It is a little bit of an element of difficulty because it allows you to sort of approach a task differently. Because not only do you have to get there, like my big thing is I was kind of lazy and I would take the twin steer, certainly took a little bit of finesse to use, but oh, he's never made another group. Okay. So that I would use the twin steer, and that allowed me to deliver 4 units of cargo. You don't need accessories because they just rob your money except for the stickers. Essentially, yeah. But then again, who doesn't like a good sun visor? Right? Even after completing the legacies, still not going to reset? I mean, to each their own, dude. That's the thing. To each their own. All right, so we want to kind of cut over here. And that's one of the greatest things about SnowRunner. Do that when I have some good money. Yeah. So the thing about it is, I'm gonna top that bad boy off. The cool thing about it is, okay, we do have a number of, okay. The cool thing about SnowRunner is the ability to play the game in any order or any methodology that you may actually choose to play it in. So whether you want to go through and unlock watchtowers and then fix the infrastructure of the map, you know, stuff like that. Oh, come on now. Let's see if we can't. Alaska is kind of annoying. I like Alaska. I just found out that there's Transformers and MLP crossover comic made by IDW. You're going to have to speak English on those acronyms there, champ. All right, come on. There we go. So, hitting 2 a.m. here, so bed is probably a good thing. You take care of yourself. Be good. Fluffy Hedgehog, thank you so much for coming back around. It is always good to see you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Scout with the twin steer. I love the twin steer. Not gonna lie. I love me the twin steer. I always have a good time with the twin steer. When I got the game for Christmas, I was hooked. Right? Transformers and My Little Pony had a comic together. What? And don't even, you know what, honestly, you're going to sit there and you're going to say something like, oh, and I bought it. And it's like, okay, it's okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. George is going to drive this back. It's always good to see you too. Don't stay here for nothing. Thank you very much. That is far too kind of you to say. There is a ton. We have the 3 base locations, and then you have an additional 12 map areas for SnowRunner for all the different DLCs. And folks, make sure that you do in fact follow Fluffy Hedgehog. New affiliate streamer. Very, very friendly. Thank you very much. Ori in the Blind Forest. Shovel Knight. Things like that. Shiny and Chrome Pearl. I like that. That's good. You found it 10 minutes ago. Okay. All right. All right. I gotcha. Okay. Let's keep going here. Yeah, let's just go back to base camp. And that's effectively just what it is. It's a base camp. It's not a full-on garage. Like, we can add modules to make it more flexible. And I think, honestly, from this particular playthrough, we're going to have a ton of extra stuff. I once made a mistake and blinded myself because I added too many lights. Yes. So, when the snow is, you know, just bright white like that, because that color reflects all of the light. And when you have a lot of lighting on a vehicle, it's exactly what happens. So I don't know. Scrap metal. Oh, no, not that. See, I don't know what this stuff does. So, transfer or exchange. I don't know where the stuff goes or what we do with it. Yes, it does. Lodestar is bad for the fog lights being too bright at night. There are certain trucks. Some trucks are garbage with their lighting in the evening, and certain trucks are just way too crazy. So I think what we can do is we can now return to the headquarters. And it doesn't let us do anything with... So we just got 13,610. So we got heavy shipping, gold mining, altar, and items sold. So let's return to the headquarters. I can see the trails in Michigan because they're so dark at night. Yeah, this is true. So we've got one more expedition to do. And that is Earthy Vibes. So with that, so we've got 19 grand in the bank. How are you not meeting the affiliate requirements, Ori? That's just weird. I like driving on ice. Lake Cove, when you weren't expecting Lake Cove to do its thing, it was awesome. There's certainly a bit of consistency that is helpful to that, but you know, if you can only stream when you can stream, there's that too, you know. Viewer count. So it's the average viewer count over a period of time. All right, so let's do... So we need the seismic vibrator. So this one will be Use jack screws more than 3 times. Don't flip the car over more than 3 times. Take less than 50 damage from tire swap. Okay, so we need to take at least 1 truck. Also, take this dude. Right? So we need a truck with... We need at least 1 of these. Select add-on is in conflict with installed add-on. Oh, that's what it is. That's why we can't add it. Hezzy, thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out. I very much appreciate it. All right, so... So let's stay with the rear-mounted rack, or do I have to make sure... No, you know what? We're going to sell that. Then we need to make sure the frame module... There we go. That's why. So that's why we couldn't use it. That's actually got an 8-slot cargo setup. Modular platform. Okay, that's weird. So we definitely need the seismic vibrator module. And is there anything else? Okay, so this we can get, but the spare wheel mount is actually in conflict with that. I don't think we unlocked any more stickers. That is complete lost cargo to unlock. Nerf bars we really don't need. The spare wheel mount is actually going to get us kind of hung up. That's going to be in the way. So that's going to be the seismic vibrator module on this one. High range, no. Suspension. Explore the we still have to find those, believe it or not. Those we also have to find. But it doesn't tell us which region it's actually locked in. All right, nothing there. Okay. Inventory. So we can't actually add any of that stuff. Yeah, we can't add any of this additional extra stuff. That's no problem there. Okay. So this truck is going to cost us about 5,000 out of our 20 grand. So that's outfit with those particular features and functions. Now let's choose a second truck to go along. I still like these as a scout truck more than I like the Lodestar, or like what can we do with these in the garage? Okay, so this has everything. This has everything available to it. How do I pick up the radio station? You need to have room in your inventory. Use the Costco. So I found that as difficult as well. If your inventory is all full, you're not going to be able to pick it up. This is going to deplete. Oh, we're going to have to sell something. We're definitely going to have to sell something to afford this thing. Is this thing all equipped and ready to go? Okay, that's all set. So I guess we can just sell. We can sell this one and have plenty of money. How many slots does it take? It takes. It only takes one. It takes. See how this has squares right there? It takes one square. But I forget if it's inventory or cargo. I think it might be inventory. All right, we're gonna sell that. Back to the Cutco Canyon. Customize. This we're gonna deck all the way out. Tires, we're definitely going to put Floor the Region, Rock good, Off-road good, Mud excellent, Rock average. So those are dedicated mud tires, but they also do good off-road. That's a $12,000 tire right there. So you need a truck that use the Tuz Action. And you need to be able to have, hold on. Bother. So you see how it has inventory and cargo? I forget if it's cargo inventory or if it's inventory. You need at least one space for it. All right. Customize. Okay. So we get the engine, we get the gearbox, crawler suspension. Then something is you're not doing something correctly. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but you should be okay to be able to do that. Gaugeable, low mount, high mount, extended low snorkel. Okay, so we're gonna use that. Composite fenders, stock fenders, significant increased supply of fuel and spare parts. It's hard to imagine a situation. Yeah, we're going to spend the 10 grand. This is okay. So basically, side mount rack, we'll take that. Rear bumper. We have the stock bumper, and we have a spare wheel mount. Ooh, a safari rack. You know what? Maybe those will actually allow us... Whoa. Armored bull bar. Why does this look like the Tiger King would drive? You never know. So the thing about it is, that's got a better... We're going to go with that one. So this has the Yar rims. Ooh, okay. Nope, those are nice. This doesn't have a custom color. Okay, these are cool. This is definitely cool. This looks like a clown exploded all over our truck. That's kind of neat looking. Stickers. Nah, we're good. T-Rex is a matter of interest. So this is going to be... This may be our actual, like, scout vehicle. This may actually... So how come I can't... Wait a minute. Why didn't it... So we have to move. Gotta make it to the paint job from... That would be cool if we could. That would be very cool if we could. We're going to add that. And now... However, I don't understand how it doesn't. So we get 75 spare parts. We have 80 and 30 for fuel. But we got... See, it's got extra storage that apparently we've got roof storage. Huh. I wonder... All right, that's kind of weird. So that's how we'll play this. We'll use these two trucks, and we're definitely kind of... All right, so we get the seismic vibrator on this one. We have a scout vehicle on this one. Do I dare say we take the Tuz Acteon? Yeah, why not? For the Velociraptor. I don't know if this is going to be... I like this truck. This is definitely one of the better trucks available, I kind of feel. So we're going to do that. That's basically, we're outfitting ourselves with 17,000. All right. So I guess this is deployment. I have no idea where we have to go. Deploy away. But Ogremar, I don't understand why it's not letting you. When you're going through the tutorial portion of it, you have to pay very close attention on what it tells you what to do. So get out of the camp. All right, so we're all the way over there, but we need to be... We basically need to be over here. So hopefully this actually goes. Oh, you did as well? Okay. I had a hard time figuring out where it actually had me. Is the seismic vibrators used in geological expeditions? If it shows the distance to points in the upper right part of the screen, you determine the direction yourself. At a distance of less than 150 meters from the point, a sound signal is activated. After approaching the point less than 10 meters, sound signal decreases and a command appears to start scanning. Oh, they did say just restart it? So let's see. Kind of think maybe this is the direction we're going to go in. Yeah, the big trucks definitely feel much larger. Yeah, that's that. So you basically, if, here's the thing. You would go over it, and then you would effectively just recover to the base camp. But I will agree, graphics are very, very nice. So now we have to find where we have to go for the locations. It's gonna make a seismic vibrator. It was more of a... Oh, God. Yeah, this thing is significantly slower. Less nimble. Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right. Let's change the tire pressure here. And we haven't found any of the suspension. See, and here's the thing. We hit the rock and it basically almost brings us to a stop. And now we're just sunk in, right? The tire pressure thing is kind of cool. I think it's neat. But I also feel like it doesn't really work nearly as good. Oh, wait a minute. Can do right here. And this doesn't exactly work the same way as SnowRunner did, where pushing it from behind. Hit the Doc Brown. No, that's if the game glitches. Oops. That's if the game glitches. Like, we're stuck right in up to the axles, and this thing just doesn't want to... All right. Tuz to the rescue. Let's see what this will do. Yeah, the step, the big trucks definitely feel like big trucks. They feel very much like heavy, weighted, sluggish, large vehicles. Where the Scout vehicles in this truly have the opportunity to shine. Let's see if I can make it by. Okay. Ow. Like, how is this not a...
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Trying to. Took. Trying to. Yeah, see... We're wedged into the ground right there. Not so good. You just got back? Welcome back there, big feller. Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna get creative. I am gonna get creative. There we go. And there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just like that, ready to ride? You darn right I am. Okay, turn on the engine. What is this absurdity? I don't... So, nothing in the Okay, I don't get this. Like, it should be using its bumper guards to actually ride up on some of the terrain features. But it's not. It's basically... Yes, exactly. So it's the inventory that was kind of, I think, probably not good for it. So the truck engine shuts off every time we... Yeah, that's not good. So, because the front bumper of the truck won't ride up on... Okay. Cannot be used from inventory. Yeah, game very much says no. Game very, very much says no. And I don't understand why either. It's... This is kind of peculiar. So what if... Kind of take this, go there. Not do that, but do this. And do that. More I read that statement in the top right corner, the more I think about all the areas I've explored with a sign. So the thing is, like, it's not even letting us... All right. Ah, that's gonna drive me bonkers. Honestly, where is my... Drive me crazy. I've never watched a single episode of that show. Okay, see, there we go. And there's... All right, do you see the skid plate that's right underneath? This skid plate should allow us to ride up. So that's something that's definitely different. Yeah, the skid plate not allowing us to ride up on a terrain feature is kind of a huge deal. So let's see about just sort of riding down. Okay. Okay. Better than nothing. So is that show worth watching? I've never actually watched. I've heard about it. There we go. So we're not going that way. That's actually gaining. So I think we got to go to the left here. Unless I was supposed to go up and around this way. Watched a few, not a bad time killer. It's cool, no drama, no screaming, nice guy getting people unstuck. Okay, see, I can go for stuff like that. It's the yelly. So I'm not gonna name names, but there's another particular individual who lends himself towards the sound that a diesel makes. I don't like that dude. I have no tolerance for... I understand it's his channel and he can do whatever the hell he wants to do with his channel and his money from the channel. It's just, it's such a colossal waste. Dude, broken one. the artist formerly known as Norman. How is everything going with you, my friend? How's the new house? How is everything? How's life treating you? I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, this is definitely not geared towards these particular styles of trucks. Completely not reality TV stuff. Family Man that's down to earth. I'll admit I haven't watched any recent episodes. Aw, yeah. You darn right it is. We can also... Oops. Gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. Nope. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take some getting used to. How? Okay. All right, let's keep driving this way. Rewiring the shop tonight, getting ready for AC and the giant compressor. Dude, awesome. It is so cool. I am super, super pumped for you. Like, that's legitimately exciting. So you're going to have your shop. Like, when do you estimate your shop is going to be up and ready and good to go? Okay. So I don't know if it's just the tires themselves with the tread pattern, or if it's gonna be like, see, we can't even make it up the smallest. Okay. All right. Oh, we just made it. Yes, you can skip time. Yep. Expedition is complete. So use the jack screw more than 3 times. Don't... Okay, I think that's actually a typo. Don't flip the car. Take less than 50 damage from tire swap. Okay. So we made... So we had over 7,800 credits in gear on this. So we made a grand total of... No, well, we made 4,200. We made 4,200. I think on that one, what we're going to do is we're going to return to headquarters. I don't think that... Okay. Website is a lot to do as well. Oh, almost done as well. Even better. I am excited for you. That is so cool. So we managed to complete all of these expeditions. Earthy Vibes, Heavy Shipping, Stone Forward. All right. So that allowed us to get all that stuff done. Do we move on to Arizona next, I guess? Whoa. Okay. There is a lot here that we need to do to just simply... So Conquest of the Frontier, what's that going to get us? That's going to get us another specialist and a heavy bull bar front bumper as rewards. Not tried it yet. Been busy with the Tomb Raider Remastered. In the boiler room with Mrs. Foley's baby boy. So we need 1 anchor and 1 jack screw. So, and here's the first serious contract. The government lost a cargo near our field base and asks to return it back. You can deliver it to the base, and then we will figure out how to send it to the recipient. Okay. So it's it's a scout. Terrain is ravines. So let's do this one. And we need to take at least 1 vehicle. So why don't we use the Cotco Canyon SRI? So we need at least one of those, one of those. We can't take any more of this stuff because it doesn't allow us to take on the sideboards. But rip the hair out of it to win the WrestleMania Royal Rumble. Leave it and move on. Government secret jobs. Yes, indeed. Okay, we'll load up with all of that. So we don't need probably any T-Man, what is going on? Thank you very much for that follow. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we're out here, we're playing Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. And it's been different. It has been very, very different. And hell yeah to you too, my friend. This has been a very different game. This has been a very different experience for us. But here's the thing. I don't know why we can't put cargo on the top, cargo on the side. Don't know what's up with that. Fire it up. And that's that stuff. We could build one of those. So basically, those are all just storage containers, is what they actually end up being. Interesting. So this now has the crawler suspension on it. And I'm kind of curious how that's going to react to the environment. This is not normal SnowRunner. This is Expeditions. This is Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. All right. Visit the viewpoint. It seems we don't have many options for leaving the base. Let's take a look around. Okay. So we have to go here. This is new friends. So that's the checkpoint right there. This is pretty cool. What's new friends? And where the hell is it? And why is it locked? It's right there. But yeah, this is different. This is actually legitimately different. Or anything around this way? So it's locked for whatever reason, but holy moly. All right, let's check out this map. Okay, this map is already significantly larger than the previous one. Yeah, the terrain keeps kind of looking a little bit not the best. So the terrain's not loading in properly, but that'll get sorted. That'll get sorted. The big thing is the terrain features in this. Imagine if this is an experiment for a future Sandrunner game. Well, we also have Dakar.
To be fair,
We do have Dakar Desert Rally, and if you've never actually played that, it is entirely worth playing. Although they did bring, what the hell is it? They brought the American map. From here, you have a great view. Might be worth checking out with the binoculars. See, we can bust out binoculars. Discovered a new airdrop all the way over there. That's where we have to go. The sound in this game is actually really cool. Oh wow, that's a big airdrop over there. Make a ramp, jump it. Don't tempt me, my friend. Don't tempt me. So these are QuickTime events. Okay, see, there's one of those things again. there's one of those things again, and it's kind of creepy. So we look down here. Be cool if they had Jurassic Park Jeeps. Your neck is very flexible with that 300. Yes. Totem points to the safe path should be helpful, so keep an eye out. Well, that's kind of creepy. All things considered. There's got to be something down. There has to be something down over there. All right, we can put the parking brake on. Expedition truck darts. I don't know how fast we're going to get these things going, though. That's another thing. Yeah, terrain definitely could use a little bit to be desired. I don't know. What is that? Oh no, that's not nothing. I was really hoping that was going to be something. Okay. This is kind of neat, though. Being able to use something like that is pretty cool. Conquest of the Frontier. So this actually tells you what's all the way out there. I want to know what's in that little pond down there. Thank you very much. Slow motion truck darts. Basically, it would be like just a dribble out of the toothpaste tube, just kind of watching it sort of go over the end. This game is so totally different, and it very much lends itself more towards the scout vehicle vibe. So we've got the crawler suspension equipped. So the suspension is going to act a little bit different. Is this like hard pack clay? I think it is. So we have to go. Looks like a difficult climb, but if you lower your pressure, you'll notice a difference right away. Okay. Mission Impossible music, but just popped in my head where you were looking through the binoculars. Yeah. A little bit. Let's explore a little bit more throughout here. Sort of see if there's anything, because I'm really curious to know if there's actually anything over here. This is one of those conspicuous sort of, maybe not. Yeah, see? It's like a little pool right there. That's unfortunate. Speaking of pool, I think I'm going to watch Deadpool 2 this evening. I need to figure out what... That's on Disney, right? Like, you can watch Deadpool on Disney now. Does that technically mean that Deadpool is a Disney princess? Anything's possible. Oh yeah, and we have the SnowRunner off-road gearbox, which that is a huge benefit. But this is one of the DLC trucks. Ow. And I kind of hope that it doesn't sort of trivialize the difficulty of some of the content. So we air down. Ow. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, it doesn't even let us put the spare tire on the back of this thing. Which is weird. Is that our... Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah, but I would like to find more upgrade parts, please. All right, so we have to swap. So down on the bottom right-hand corner, it actually says exchange. So we can exchange scrap metal. These are recyclable materials such as car parts, can be disassembled into parts in the workshop. We don't have a workshop yet, so exchange. So we always at least have the autonomous winch, so there's that. Back to wiring. Catch y'all later. Thank you very much for popping in, dude. You have a great night, all right? All right, so we need to deliver. Mad Max, what's going on? How are you doing? We need to deliver the cargo back here. Okay. But does that mean we can go around the... we can go up there, but I don't think... I guess this means we're kind of going back up the way that we went. Gotta yeet the cargo back over there. Going to sleep since the time is 02:58, so almost 3 a.m. in the morning. Awesome. Norman, dude, very much so. Please, I would love to check that out. You know what? Let's see what the drone has to say. It doesn't exactly, so you can't really look up and you can't really go much higher. Okay. You know what? Actually, we're going to skip time. We're going to make it daytime because it's just we can definitely enjoy the terrain a little bit more. And it's raining outside right now. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's kind of... Yeah, I don't know sometimes. Chook, what is up, dude? Send you a link for after the stream. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, it definitely doesn't... The terrain and the way the terrain reacts is very much different than SnowRunner. Like, significantly different than SnowRunner. So you don't slide over various different terrain features nearly as much as you do. Oh, oops. We took damage from going too fast, so our tires get damaged. It's, you need to pick your... Oh, damn it. You need to pick your line better. So, like, legitimately, much like off-roading, you very much have to know your line and know where your front bumper's going to be. Like, this Oops. And you also have to not shut off the ignition as you're driving. Like, this transmission has 3 low-range gears, and we can definitely make use of that to be able to go slower downhill. So we can do descents a lot better with this truck. However, the fact that we weren't able to put a spare tire on the back is mildly troubling. All right, let's just go climb all the way up this way because we can. So it's definitely, the terrain is much more unforgiving. The truck is less able to slide around on rocks, on dirt, over various different things. Ow. That hurt. And when it does that, it makes a nice big explosion noise through the controller that's loud. So I need to figure out which one that is. So that's storage. What's this one? Are these all just storage? Yeah, I guess so. So that's a store. That's the base module. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's something about... Huh. Deliver the supplies, the equipment box. Expedition complete. So we took less than 200 damage, which got us 500. And the sponsor payment is from the Arizona government. Conquest of the Frontier, 5,100. Items sold, 600. So we're gonna kind of continue a little bit more. Like, holy moly. Gonna be used from inventory. So we've got the scrap metal. I have no idea what it does. Oh, what's that? Okay, hold on. All right, that's an upgrade part right there. How do we get that upgrade part? So if we go around, right? We got to figure out. So we're going to go around. Yep. We are going to go around, and we're going to see what we can make happen. But first, I'm going to actually put some of the stuff into the inventory, just in the off chance that we still might need it somehow. I have no idea how we sell it, or how we process it, for that matter. Whether we need a particular kind of individual? All right, so that's that. Spare parts, tires, fuel. Okay. Fix the engine a little bit. All right. Let's kind of loop around this. Let's see if we can't figure out how to get... Because I very much want that... I want that upgrade part, effectively. So that's where we are. We got to make our way around to this side. So if we...
To be fair.
To be fair. Okay. So let's see what this does. Let's see where we can sort of get around. This is out of control. Is it? Is it? How are you doing? What's going on? Welcome on in. We're having a blast here with some, Ooh. Oh, I gotta try to make it up there. Yeah, SnowRunner Expeditions. And I gotta see if I can't actually make it up that way. Hold on. This calls for inventory over here. So let's see if we can actually make use of this. Uh-oh. So, oops. Not that. Rotten taters. Thank you very much. There we go. Right over like that. And there we are. All right. Actually, we're going to reduce the tire pressure because we are doing... Oh, bother. We are doing a little bit more of the rock crawling sort of thing. I keep killing the engine, and I don't mean to keep killing the engine. It's just how the damn thing is. Oh. Took more tire damage. So we're effectively looking to make it around. Oh, no, okay. I see exactly where we have to go. That is the target where we have to aim for. So this allows us to look down a little bit better, but it doesn't allow us to look up. This is pretty neat. The drone concept is definitely interesting when it comes to scouting for routes and things like that. All right, enough of that beeping.
That boy ain't right.
Damn right. So hopefully we don't, one might say, fall off the edge. Okay. All right. And what is this going to be? Upgrade location, get upgrade. This is the OS3 specialized tire set, provides great off-road traction while providing good on-rock traction. So this is for the Kotko Canyon, the Dawn, the Con, the Dawn 71. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, we've found an upgrade part. That's a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, you know what? We gotta go collect that one. So truck recovery is free. That's at least a good thing. So let's go see what this particular mission task thing is for. That is just... It's all essential stuff. So I don't understand how... Wait a minute. Is there different modules? No. Okay, so the base modules are only going to be the essential storage. So maybe we have to unlock more stuff, or possibly I'm not far enough along in the story to actually do that stuff yet. That's fine. Okay. Payment is 6,800. This gives us a new specialist requirements. It's always good to see a fresh face around here. Why don't I show you around? It's easy to get lost if you're not familiar with the area, and I've been here forever. So, doesn't show anything. So we have to go... Oh, we basically have to visit 3 different specified areas. But we're probably going to wrap things up. We have done about 3 hours this evening. So this has been a good time. Like, the more I play this, the more you're kind of dipping into the nuance that this game actually is. So there's definitely more there. And is it essentially more SnowRunner, or is it effectively more, something different altogether? Does it warrant its own game, or possibly does it, I don't know. The more you play, the better. Yes, exactly. Winema Mage, you're 100% correct with that one. It definitely feels like the more you play, the more you certainly start to understand the various different aspects of the game. So it's neat that way. It's definitely compelling, and the more I play, the more I understand, and the more that I want to play without effectively just trying to get through it, you know? But with that said, it is a CIA KGB joint brainwashing operation. Potentially. So who's out there? Who is out there? Who's doing what? Who's playing what? You guys want to keep going with the expeditions, or do you want to stray a little bit further back into maybe... Because District is out there. District is streaming MudRunner, like classic MudRunner. But that said, Bean Down Under is also out there, and that delightful Australian human being is playing Expeditions. So we can go say hi to... You know what? We haven't popped on over to Bean Down Under in a while. We're going to go visit Bean Down Under. Bean Down Under, super friendly guy, super nice dude. Why don't we go say hi? That way we will keep the expedition going. So join me, shall you? Oop. Hell yeah. Bean is a really good dude. The Satan, thank you very much. Thank you everybody who raided on in with Sparks earlier, J.R. Strang with his raid right out of the gate to interrupt my ham and cheese sandwich. Cryptid Tales, always a delight and a pleasure to see your name pop up in my chat. As with everybody else, thank you. I appreciate it. Took, keep being a legend that you are, my friend. You stalwart traveler of the nether regions. Wait, phrasing. In a metaphysical sense. In a metaphysical sense, all right? Relic, always the legend. You are awesome. And don't ever forget that. Don't worry, I'm lying. So you're good. Everybody else, take care of yourselves, folks. Have a great evening. We'll be back Thursday. We'll be playing probably SnowRunner with Space Viking. So we'll be good. We're going to be doing stuff. We're going to be doing vehicle, car, truck stuff, big open world things. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves.